Welcome to the game show Who Wants a Free Pick, where all roads lead to Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? The ladies are here in France, and we have some business to discuss. We're going to start things off with Iga Swiatek's bestie, or former bestie, or partner, former Slam champion doubles teammate Kat McNally from the USA. She caught the flight to France, and she's going to take out the hometown favorite, Ocean Dottin. The last few locks I've gave you for Ocean have all hit. Enjoy. This is a matchup where what had happened? Clara Buell missed the flight, so Kat McNally had to fill in. Kat McNally's come through qualifiers, and she's won 8 of her last 10 matches. We saw her go head-to-head with her former best friend, Iga Swiatek, in Ostrava, in what was an exciting match. Since then, she's won 4 out of 5. She's taking on Ocean Dottin, who's in poor form, to say the least. She's won 4 of her last 10 matches with straight losses to Dart and Rakimova. She almost fainted against Rakimova and said no mas. Ocean averages 4 aces per match. She's got a pretty good serve. She wins 60% of her service games and 32% of her return games. She gets 68% of her first balls in play and breaks opponents at 43%. The only problem is she healthy? That's the $1 million question. Kat McNally averages 2 aces per match and wins 65% of her service games, 32% of her return games, and gets 60% of her first balls in play. Kat breaks opponents when they're pressured at 42% and saves 51% of her own break points. This is a match where Ocean Dottin is the hometown favorite, but I don't think she's healthy and she might not even make it through. I like Kat to come out guns blazing and win the first set. I also like Kat McNally to win this match on the money line. That's a lock. Olga's back, and she's taking on someone she's all too familiar with, Tamara Korpatsch from Germany. Tamara's having a 40-win season. She is ballin'. She's 40-22. She went 30-9 on clay, and she is 6-6 indoor. She's won 7 of her last 10 matches. She's in good form, and she wants revenge against Olga. Olga's hit a speed bump in the road. She's only won 4 of her last 10 matches, and she's 19-11 on the year. She's 3-1 indoor, and this is a match that she needs to get back on track. I'm not going to spend too much time on this match. This is going to be a seesaw battle. I like the first set to go over 8.5 games. That's a great price, and that's a lock. But if the lefty is not careful, this could be an upset outright. Stay tuned. Lucia Bronzetti's the number 3 seed, and she's having a 33-win season. She's 33-24. She went 13-10 on clay, and she's 18-10 on hard. However, she had to take a detour from winning matches. Yes, she's lost 6 in a row. Ouch. She's lost to Galfis and Veska twice, Korpatsch, Davis. Unbelievable. Her last win was a lock I gave you against Rebecca Peterson in Vancouver. That was forever ago. She's taking on Misaki, who's ranked 120th in the world. This is Bronzetti's chance to get back on track, as Dua's lost 3 in a row as well. This is a matchup where the experts have Bronzetti as the favorite, as the number 3 seed. I said the fate on Bronzetti is in effect, and until further notice, that still remains. I like Misaki to win at least 1 set at great value. That's a lock. And welcome to our main event, Harriet Dart from Great Britain. Last time we saw Dart in action, I gave you a lock. She left that match in tears, wasn't happy with the umpire's calls. I'm here to tell Harriet that was an ace. You got robbed. Harriet's 26-27 on the year. She's having a abhorrent season. She's a loser. Harriet Dart's only won 4 of her last 10 matches. We've seen losses to Anna Bondar, Elisa Cornet, Martinsova, Friedsam, Galfi, and Diaz. Dart averages 3 aces per match and gets 62% of her first service in play. She wins 60% of her service games and 35% of her return games. She breaks opponents when pressured at 40% and saves 50% of her own break points. Harriet Dart is athletic and fast, and she likes her forehand down the line. She's not great with net play, but if you give her the opportunity, she can score at will. Daria's won 5 of her last 10 matches, and she's the lucky loser in this matchup. She's having a 29-win season, and that's enough to put her 8 games over 500. Everyone's still talking about the big win at the US Open when she took out Little Simona. It was an early match, and we think Little Simona was still sleeping. Daria averages 2 aces per match and wins 65% of her service games. She wins 32% of her return games and gets 60% of her first balls in play. She breaks opponents when pressured at 42% and saves 52% of her own break points. Daria is the slight underdog in this matchup, but can she pull out another Hail Mary? The last time these two ladies played was at the Melbourne Somerset, and that was in the qualifying round. Since then, Daria's made 7 quarterfinals. That's right, she's having an amazing year. Harriet Dart, on the other hand, has only made 2 quarterfinals, but to tough competition. We saw her make the quarterfinals in Nottingham, where Alison Riss took her out but needed 3 sets. She also made the quarterfinals in Eastbourne, where Kvitova blasted rockets at her and she had no answer. Look, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I like Harriet Dart from the Great Britain to get the job done here. Her forehand's going to be too strong for Daria. She's going to be too athletic, too quick, and she is quite frankly upset at what happened last time out. She had to fight against a crowd, her opponent, as well as the chair umpire. Trust me, Harriet is upset. And I like her on the money line. That's a lock. Thanks for playing Who Wants a Free Pick. Have a great day.